Hi, my name's Ed Priz, and I consult with employers about the cost of workers' comp insurance. Specifically, I find and then correct mistakes by insurance companies in both underwriting and auditing workers' compensation insurance, catching overcharges and then getting that money back for my clients. And I just realized now that we're well into the month of October, not only is the holiday of Halloween coming up very soon, but right after that, a more personal note on the calendar is happening as well. Because in November of this year, I will be celebrating 37 years of operating my own consulting practice about workers' compensation insurance, premiums and classifications, experience modification factors, payroll audits, and all those kinds of related issues. 37 years is a long time by most folks' reckoning. And I just kind of wanted to note that upcoming anniversary with a combination of pride and also a little bit of surprise, because boy, the years have gone by fast. I've worked with all kinds of companies, initially just here in my area of Chicago, and then later a little bit expanding a bit to include the rest of Illinois. But over time, of course, particularly with the advent of the internet, I started working with companies all over the United States, and companies of all kinds of sizes and types. I mean, I've done tons of work with small machine shops because they're particularly prone to being placed into the wrong classification. But I've also worked with lots of staffing companies and what they call PEOs, professional employer organizations. I've worked with tons of small and medium-sized construction companies, sometimes large ones as well. I did some work years ago for Walsh Construction, for example, when they had a rather large dispute over workers' comp premiums. I also did some work a few years back for the San Francisco 49ers, believe it or not, who also had a large premium dispute over their workers' comp insurance because they're a business like anybody else and they have to get workers' comp insurance for their workers, including the players. I've done work for tons of different kinds of companies over the years. I've consulted once in the past with a government agency. I've also occasionally been hired by insurance companies, although the majority of my work has been on behalf of employers who have to pay the bills for workers' comp insurance. But I've just worked with almost every kind of business conceivable at one time or another, and in almost every state that allows private insurance for workers' compensation insurance, and even one state, Ohio, that has its own monopoly fund, but they use the same classification system that is used in Illinois and most other states. So I've been doing this an awful long time, and fortunately, I don't seem to be quite ready to slow down, at least not too much. So with a little bit of luck, I may be doing this for at least a little while yet to come. Plus, of course, I now have my son, Scott Priz, who is my partner in this business, as well as being a very able attorney, who is ready to, with, again, a little bit of luck, continue this business, perhaps even after I'm no longer around to be worrying about it. But in the meantime, even after 37 years, I'm still enjoying my work tremendously. I still very much enjoy helping employers, small, medium, and large, pay only the correct amount of workers' compensation insurance and not any excessive amounts due to mistakes by the insurance industry in either underwriting or auditing. So anyway, that's my story for the moment, 37 years and counting. Hopefully I've got a few more good years left in me. And meanwhile, if you have any questions or any problems about workers' compensation insurance premiums, I hope you'll reach out to us. Our website is cutcomp.com, and you can reach us by email at aim@cutcomp.com. That'll come to my attention. Or you can call us toll-free at 800-288-9256. I'm extension 1, by the way, but you can also talk to one of our other people, because nowadays, after 37 years, we're a little bit more than just me. We're still a very small company, but it's a little bit more than just me. Anyway, thanks for listening. Take care.